We got some hurtful information last time, and we got some useful information last time, mostly about Miles Edgeworth. It's a touchy subject for a lot of us, I think a lot of us watching as well, but honestly, I'm glad, in a way, that the game is kind of getting at least one, through-line story through this whole thing. I know that in some way they might connect all the cases as time goes on, that might be a thing that happens. But for now, I'm just really glad that we have one thing to cling on to as we're going through this entire game. It's fun. It's a really fun thing, but at the same time, as I said, it's really heartbreaking. We're in the Acrobat's room. We're hopefully going to get some information out of him that's somewhat useful. We'll see. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling? Dingling? Dangling, I suppose? But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Mr. Acro? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of this circus as well? That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope on the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Oh man, I didn't even notice the wheelchair. That's actually pretty interesting. I didn't notice it until he mentioned it. The birds on him is really cool too. Let's talk about the Very Big Circus. Why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. So we have someone who supports the ringmaster. So already, unless he's lying, I don't really suspect him, but then again, we're only on the first question. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he almost was too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. That's... Judging by her attitude, maybe? Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess. Are you sure that's a good thing? What do you mean, bucko? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Okay. Wheelchair. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. Oh man. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I've lived on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. The accident happened during the acrobatic session, right? Oh, Cyclock. Okay. 3 as well, okay. Cyclocks. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago. I'm thinking that too, what in the world went on at the circus then? What were they doing at this point that, was more dangerous than what he was regularly doing? Because, acrobats are really talented, and to get into the circus and to perform at that high of a level, you have to be pretty fantastic, right? I understand mistakes can happen and injuries can happen, it's one of the most dangerous sports and dangerous acts in the world. But at the same time, you have to wonder, was there something that went slightly wrong that made this happen? So we know the wheelchair is locked in his and of course, we know he has Cyclops on him as well, so obviously it could have been something different. I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. I can guess so, especially with someone you care about. I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? I suppose so, but we'll ask him what he witnessed, but he does seem like a person who cared a lot about the ringmaster. What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of your crime was right below the window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight. Oh no. Great illustration though. He? This is not good for us. This is not good for us. I agree, Maya. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that was Max that you saw flying? I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. This is making our defense a little bit harder each time. There's not much else we could do. We have to find some things, because, like, I don't think we actually have anything that could break his... I'll have to think about it. Torn ringmaster. Yeah, maybe this. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Where can we go now? I guess we go back to the lodging house. The circus entrance? Oh, you're still here. Maybe the big top. Okay, here we go. December 29th, Berry Big Circus, Big Top. Grr, oh no, don't tap, please, no, no. Here he comes again. Tiger King coming. Well, today's special must be Filet-O Phoenix. That's a good joke. You're better than Mo anyway. There's Regina, how are you? With the coolest hair in the world. Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake. Mistake? You were gonna just like sick your freaking tiger on us? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? Okay, let's talk to you, Regina. Russell Berry. It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked to my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means my dad is looking down at me from the sky. That's quite sweet. That is quite sweet. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. Who would have thought we'd see this, like, really spiritual, sentimental side of Regina? Really, really sweet. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. Yeah, that's more than kinda. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. Wait, did she hear this? I thought that was like your inner monologue. Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Well, we don't want you to die. I've got a feeling that everyone is going to do great up in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Well, like, regardless of me thinking or suspecting her greatly, I still have to, you know, err on the side of caution and just, like, trust her for now. You know, it is weird that she's not too broken up about her dad dying, but at the same time, she does have, like, a pretty good story about those stars in the sky, man. Just go back and clear something up. Why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of okay, that's definitely why I took it. It got a lot of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. I'll get it for you. Okay. Leave it all up to us. Guys, there's no turning down on that request. You really gonna do it? So, like, I suppose we have to, like, find Money the Monkey, then, I guess? Not in here. No. I love the music change as well for the vibes. Let's go to the circus entrance. Yeah, the music change for the vibes is awesome. The lodging house. Should we go back to Moe's? Can you see? Because we didn't check here before. So I'm just like presenting stuff to Regina, see if it changes anything. Because like honestly, it hasn't changed anything. I'm trying to find this monkey, but I couldn't. I guess we didn't present the note. I presented the pepper, but like she didn't have much to say of it. Have you ever seen this before? I know what this is. Okay, my bad. Well, it was in my pocket for a while. So you're the one who tore it? I guess I noticed it was there Around breakfast time. Breakfast time. Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I always take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize this piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket. And then what? I wonder if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it in the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know? She thinks she's being helpful here. So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. So we know this now. Okay, so maybe something has changed. I'm gonna go back to the Acro's room and Mo's room. First. We'll try the Acro rooms first. It's kind of tough sometimes to find, so sometimes in between like cuts in the video, I'm just trying to find anything to do. Not here. Mo's room. Here we go, okay. December 29th, lodging house, first floor, Mo's room. Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick, you're scaring me. Nick, it's money. That monkey saw, that is a pretty outfit. That's it, that's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright, time to take on this monkey, attorney style. I don't what way can we do this? I guess we say, oh, scratch, scratch. Oh, that didn't work. No, oh no, please don't hurt me, bunny. I tried to have the monkey talk with him, I really did. Oh, I thought, like, I did, okay, that's funny, that's funny. I thought something different. I thought he was trying to give him a rub or something. I swiped while money was distracted. Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it, let me see it. Huh? You can see it fine from where you are. You know what I mean, I really want to try on Regina's costume. Maybe then I'll take you in the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh well, I guess it's time for you to lay off the Nick. No. No. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. You don't say that to anyone. So I guess we have to go back to Regina and give her a costume. You don't say that to anyone, man. It's not nice. Lay off the burgers? You're perfect, are you? You perfect? So it doesn't seem like it's gonna be a piece of evidence, but we're gonna give it to Regina anyway. I don't know why we went on this goose chase. Usually it means something. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. Well, Regina, you're a cool performer. It's nothing. She's 16, Phoenix. No. Age 16! Enough said. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine, it was Leon's. Leon's? You know, the lion she told us about. Oh, that makes sense. The one that someone killed. So now that we, like... Give it a, I guess we can, like, talk to her about Leon? You can, okay, good. Oh, he's beautiful. Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? That's right, my dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. During practice? Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth and, you know, gah. Uh-huh. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I'm not surprised. I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming. You sure they would start screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways. What was the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina? Everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. Oh, that's horrible! Poor thing. Leon entered the court record. What if he bit the acrobat? What if he bit the acrobat? Okay, I'm gonna move around again. We haven't been to the cafeteria or the... We were in the ringmaster's room before, but that didn't work out, I guess. We'll go back to the big top. We'll go back to the cafeteria for a second. Yes, okay, good. December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know it is. It's burgers. Hello, hello. Welcome to... Oh, God. I don't know if I can handle more Mo. It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. What is wrong with you, Nick? My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. I bet. I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. So, Mo, like, please, let's just do this right. I'll do anything. I'll do anything, please. Can we just do this right? Let's talk about the Very Big Circus. Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do? That's all I've thought about in the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You heard the Acro story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. The Acro was so upset that he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying the ringmaster shoes. All of a sudden you want to be a ringmaster, huh? All of a sudden. What? Really? Max was to be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. Okay. All that's left to see is everyone can go get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy? You know. What he is talking about? Get over it. Let's talk about this. Are you talking about Leon? Get over the tragedy or the murder? Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing at all. He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes, that's it. You're right, girly. Dang. Correcto mundo. Okay, get out of here, Mo. Leave. Leave. Does he mean ding? I mean, no disrespect, you brother. Are you lying to us? No, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you said if everyone can get over the tragedy seems a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Another Cyclock? Okay, I think we could probably break this though. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. Mo. 6 months ago, eh? We're gonna present the. I think we can do this. I think we have enough information that we can try this at least. And if we fail, we fail. We have multiple attempts at this, and if we succeed, then we can actually get back to like the acrobat and try and get some information out of him. Get over it. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus? Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there. Some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Oh, good taste. Actually, I've kind of got an idea what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of the accident, would it? Leon, right? Leon caused the accident. I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during practice, right? How did you... That's one Cyclock broken. I told him so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts, like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. Oh, sorry. He never would say no to her. I get that. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised? He's involved in this too. He's involved, huh? He must be talking about... Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? The acrobat, right? The acrobat. Yep. It must have been Acro, right? How did you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. No way. I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. So I thought that was Mo for a second. It happens sometimes, guys. That's the first time it's happened this episode, though, so I'm pretty proud. I'm sorry, Acro. Love his outfit. Unlock successful. We did it. So now we can actually, like, talk to him about getting over it, I suppose. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. I love when he gets all serious. I love, like, the actual design of him. Did someone die? No. Would have probably been better if he had. Where'd this music come out of? It's really neat. How would that have been better? He's still alive. When he's got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from that coma he's in. Coma? All he does now is lie in the bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How is he related to Acro? He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. They were an acrobatic team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. So I'm assuming that it had something to do with the brain damage. Like the accident that happened. Who is Acro's younger brother? Oh, he's so cute! But everyone calls him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Everyone seemed to fall in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden, Bat blurted out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why did he do that? I don't know. But that's what caused the accident. He was trying to impress Regina, I guess. Oh my god, look, he's so... Oh, he's so young. It's so horrible to see something like this happen to someone. It really is. I never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Ah. And we just see red. Some sick grin. No way. That's impossible. A smirking lion. A flying murderer. Why does it seem like it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. This is too heavy. This is way too heavy. So that's what happened. That's what really happened. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Achoo, achoo. Nice. What a wonderful sneeze. Huh? You think so? Maya... You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's the basic clownsmanship. It's his pepper, right? Girlie, I know you gotta understand that. Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. So you like Regina too? How old are you? I'm Policeman Calvin, coming in here. 46! No! Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? So yeah, by the way, people are like, oh yeah, by the way, just check this now. The ages of Von Karma, she's 18 fucking years old, which is really freaking impressive. And she has been a prosecutor in Germany since age 13. She has come to America to defeat me in court. Really impressive. She does, Bat would always tease her with pepper. Bat's a lovely chap, look at him. So bright, so bright-eyed. From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together. How, do we have a co-record of Bat? They looked perfect together, huh? Do we have a co-record of who Bat is? We do. 20! Stop it! You're like 60 years younger than her father, Mo. I want to leave this circus forever. Okay, well, I think we can try. Maybe we can try to look at the questions and go back to the acrobats room. Circus entrance. I know you guys are probably gonna be like, Calvin, it's not like, don't harp on it too much. I just think it's like a weird detail. Okay, I think it's a weird detail. Let's go back to the acros room. Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, Or was that someone else? We're back because of Acro's hiding me while his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems that you got things you want to talk about. So fire away. He kind of like is taking a deep breath, bracing for all where we have to show him. Let's do this. Or at least let's try these. We haven't failed at these yet. We actually have not failed at these yet. Because like the questions aren't too difficult, it's just finding the information that's the difficult part. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how are you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. I assumed that, yeah. He's lying. If that were a real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that the practice accident was the cause of your injury? So I guess we present to him like what the real cause was, which is Leon? Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by a lion. That's when you were injured. That's one broken. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. His brother. I like that like Phoenix is kind of working this through for me so I don't have to make too many mistakes. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got a terrible injury. There's another one broken. Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo, but he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue? Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down in their together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped. And that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken the Acro's last Cyclock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like as much as the reason you're being evasive. Right? He doesn't like Regina. We know this, right? Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Yes! Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe that she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What are you talking about? Doe, maybe I overdid it again, but if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. The note? This... To explain my reasoning before I sometimes try to explain my reasoning, I'm thinking that he gave this note to her. He laid out this note for her. That's what I'm thinking. This... Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro as breakfast in the morning. So he slipped it in. You wrote this and then put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well, we can have you done on harassment charges if she turns out to be innocent anyway. I won't mind. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The wheelchair. My legs were injured by Leon. 6 months ago, my younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside Leon's mouth like you do, You have to go on to the movies with me on a day. What are you gonna go see? Peppa Pig? Peppa Pig's movie? You're gonna see Rugrats? Take Paris? What are you gonna see? That's insane. Didn't you know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too. But that lion was very old to begin with. And age brought with countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up... What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Regina and Bat. Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is a scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross. It's covered in blood. Oh, here's the music that you know we're getting somewhere. This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh. When he bit down a bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick, I know. Mo said the same thing. What do you think all this means? I'll be taking that scarf. No, Van Karma, stop it. I've already heard everything. So hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. You're not a good lawyer if you have to get rid of evidence. I'm sorry. It's just straight up. You're not a good lawyer if you have to get rid of evidence. I think we should begin to our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro will talk tomorrow more at the prosecutor's office. Acro? A witness? Come, Acro. Let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. So he has information on Max. He saw Max flying, or what he thinks is Max is flying. Because this is gonna be something we're gonna have to work around. Now, what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. To be continued.